Chalgrove, and today, guys, I'm here to do a pickup video, and this is my here, guys, a pickup video. Pretty much for anybody what pickup videos are. Pretty much on the day we went out, like today, I went out today. We pick up. I just pretty much tell you guys what I picked up today. Pretty much items and stuff. Now, today I only picked up 2 items, and it's my that's my first time doing a video of I done like manga hauls and stuff, and maybe there's some manga I showed before that I actually just got today, the day I'm recording it or something. But pretty much I have not really done a pickup video before. But today I got 2 items I picked up today. And of course, they're both manga from obvious means what I'm describing manga haul at that time. But I don't feel like I can review my manga haul now because goddamn, there's some manga in places I need to pick up which are randomly scattered. I need to pick some of those guys up, and most of them in my bag, and also the others are up there in my freaking shelf up there. For anybody who can see the amount of manga I got up there. God damn it. But pretty much, my cuts means it's gonna be hard for me to do a manga haul. Plus I haven't done a manga haul in a while, so there's a lot of manga I completely forgot what I have not shown on YouTube. So, too bad. So I can't do a manga haul, but I can do a pickup videos of what I picked up today at the shops. Pretty much. And that's what I'm gonna do. So today I got 2 manga for me, and unfortunately, as I done on my main camera, as you guys know, it died and stuff. I won't be able to and show them in down. I can't show them downwards. So, but at least now I can show my face this time. I can show my face this time, but I can't probably display it or anything. So I just need to show it by hanging up like this and showing what I got. Pretty much what I got for. But let me just get into the first manga I got today, and that is this. Sorry for the backwards writing. You guys can from the freaking camera. My fucking camera looks backwards writing. Fucking backwards. Even though to me it says from the actual names up there, but I think to you guys it's reversed. I think it's reversed here. Possibility reversed. But this is Corpse Party, the manga, or technically Corpse Party Blood Covered. Corpse Party Blood Covered, the manga, and this is my first freaking gigantic manga. Most of my manga, if they're either big, they're usually tall. But this is my first one I ever got that's over 14. That's over 10 pounds. Over 10 pounds. Because most of my manga I get are over 10 pounds. But even though those ones are over 10 pounds, still normal manga size. But most of the ones that are exactly 10 pounds are usually manga size. But over 10 pounds, like the $14.99 ones, freaking hell, they're massive. And yes, I know that some reason in UK, manga is cheaper than most countries. If I remember correct, US, in the USA, it's $20 to buy this. $20 goddamn dollars to buy this. And in Canada, it's $26. I got this for $14.99. Even though I know, technically, I think, as we know, British pounds is worth more than US dollars, technically, so in worth status, I might understand why $14.99 is I don't know, my maths is not great, unfortunately, even though I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, but my maths is not great, but from what I know, it's $14.99, definitely might have been, possibly, I do believe it's cheaper still. There might be a few dollars off, but it's not too far off from the converted $20 US dollars or 26 Canada dollars to British pounds. It's not too far off. So either way, if you've got like 20 US or 26 Canadian dollars, you're gonna be somewhere between maybe, like I said, 15, 14 pounds, 15, 14, 16 pounds. So really, you don't get much out of your dollars. Which is a bit unfair, I think. I think that's a bit unfair. But we don't, possibly, I might be wrong about that, but that's pretty much what you get. Pretty much will get. So but if you talk about, if you do change them into the actual signs from your country, you can definitely say the manga here is a bit more cheaper than you would get in Canada, because you still get the same work in America, because technically, like I said, as our British pounds is worth more, you do still gain the same amount of worth from the manga than you do, as you do if you actually paid it by American or Canadian dollars, the normal price for those. So you still get this pretty much the same worth as you would have done if you bought it in America or Canada, but it's just that being converted to British pounds, I better say British dollars, but British pounds, it's technically cheaper, but still the same worth as the Canadian and American dollars. So that's something you got to know that. But yeah, Corpse Party. Now, I know that I have watched the anime, I have not played the game, the original game, before even the manga or the freaking anime came out. I've watched the anime, the OVA. Now, personally, I know that not many people like the anime, mainly because, for being an OVA series, like, people got pissed off just because of that as well. But also that it's not just because it's just got an OVA series, like only 3 episodes, if I remember correct, or 4. I can't remember how many episodes it did, but I definitely know it's an OVA series. At the most, usually 6 episodes. Most OVA series are. But I believe, I remember correct, it's not 6. It's somewhere maybe around 4 or 3 episodes. Pretty much 3 OVAs. But I have not, from what I do remember, that people said the adaptation for it was fucking terrible. And unfortunately, as I never played the game, I can't say anything about that. I cannot also complain. I can't complain if anybody say it's shit, because personally, to me, I thought, okay, it's alright. It wasn't that terrible. Like, critical-wise, like, as a reviewer, as someone who reviews, as it's not a proper adaptation, I would, of course, criticize it. But, of course, as I never reviewed it, and I was not watching it as a reviewer, I was just watching for fun. And for something just to react, just to have, like, just to watch it for the fuck no reason, like, just don't go in seriously, then, for a non-serious watch, it's pretty good. Pretty good but not, like, good, but, like, it's, okay, good for thrills, but, gotta say, man, the anime, goddamn the gore, holy shit. And I'm gonna suspect a lot of that in the manga. The manga, I want to see how well it does. Now, like I said, I know the anime is about adaptation, but this is a manga. I hope that the adaptation in the manga either it takes its own story, that means it can be as long as it wants, or if it does adapt from the game properly, it should do better, because it's manga form, a book form. That means it can be longer. It doesn't get restricted as much as an anime would do. So I would hope the adaptation in a manga form will be good. Especially look how fucking thick this bad boy is. Holy fucking hell. And God's sake, they're, like I said, goddamn the girls. Like I said, as the anime was, like, quite short overall, unfortunately, I didn't really get a chance to know the names of the characters, but of course, you know me, I'm not very good at names to begin with. Now, again, this is Corpse Party, and I'm expecting a lot. Now, from what I actually do remember from the anime, when I check the art style, you can tell from even the front, but when I check the inside to check what it's like a little bit, the art style looked different. Like, a lot different compared to even to the anime. I know how the game art style is like, but I remember correct, I have heard from what I've seen from art from the little bit of the game, the anime and the game art style is pretty much the same. like the main character's art style looked pretty much the same. So I don't know, but the art style in the manga definitely looks different. It definitely looks different compared to the anime and what I've seen from bits of the game. But game art, should we say? But the manga does look a bit different now. The character outlook still, I do recognize the characters. Even art style change, there is still going to be elements on anime characters that make you able to recognize those specific characters. Like I said, in the Fate Clear series, like Fate Clear and Prison Ilia, art style changed dramatically compared to the rest of the Fate series. But I was still able to, like, know what the characters are, because they, of course, still kept their specific traits about the characters, because art style change doesn't mean their facial, or, like, full facial, or hair color, or hair style changes. Like, it doesn't change at all. There is a way to identify an anime character even if the art style changes. In other words, that maybe a little bit of the facial, like the head or facial structure might be a teeny bit different. Not too different, because if they change it dramatically, change it, then it comes a completely new character. Like, there's no way it'd be the same character. Even if it ends up being, and you're still technically the same, even if it ends up, and you know Fate Cloud is technically a alternate universe, so technically you can say the same characters we know from the Fate series are technically different characters in the same way. They've still got the same name, and biologically the same person, just set in another universe, so they're the same person, so it pretty much, it's no different, but you can still definitely tell the difference. You can still definitely tell the difference, but you can still tell that they're the same character, so you don't have to engage too much in what the characters are somewhat like. So, but pretty much, like I said, the manga, like I said, I do recognize these two. This is the best friend. This girl, the girl right here, I do remember in the anime. God, fuck, she gets choked to death by getting hanged. Like, she fucking hangs herself with a bucket in the bathroom. Oh my fucking hell, like that. But that was not it. Like, oh my god, all that thing that was going on. Oh my god. And by the way, from what I saw in the manga, it looked like her or someone else. Like, I didn't fully properly check their facial looks, but it looked like they were getting raped by a shadow. That's what it looked like to me. Like, that means I'm expecting a lot more what I saw in the anime and in the manga, which I can't wait to see. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to maybe start reading this. But I have not read it yet. And by the way, it's volume 1. It's obviously volume 1. I'm not a guy who picks up volumes out of order unless I know I can get the other volumes easier. But not easier than how I found it previously. But I don't want to read this. But there's one manga, and now I'll start reading, because when I picked it, I was like, what? This series has a manga? Like, this manga I got is based on a Western video game. Not a Japanese video, not even an Asian video game. It's a video game series that I freaking like, obviously, because I've done playthroughs of it. And of course, there's only one Western game I've played on my channel. That's quite obvious, but for me saying that, but this game I freaking like. I really like the games. I got into it recently, and then I got freaking addicted to it. But it was fucking good. I really liked the story and everything, and the lore behind it. But when I found, like, I knew it had comics, like normal comics, and it was actually comics. But there's one thing I didn't know it had. Like, I knew they would be released in Japan. I knew the series itself would be released in Japan. But I didn't know they also had their own original story / adaptations of the series and got turned into a proper manga. And that game series that I'm surprised they got a fucking manga for, was Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. Like I said, sorry for the freaking backwards writing, like, my camera for my phone. Like, I don't know how it looks for you guys, but it looks like backwards writing for me, but more like it's same for you guys, but Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. And this manga volume is known as Assassin's Creed Awakening, Volume 1. And this is actually an adaptation of the video game Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and Edward Kenway. Now, of course, I've so far noticed, not including the games, well, you can include Black Flag if you want to, but so far, the Assassin's Creed products I got is a Assassin's Creed jacket, which is more connected to Assassin's Creed 3, technically. It's more connected to that because of the style of it, but you can say Assassin's Creed 4 at the same time because, technically, Colin Kenway's story is set after AC4's story, but, yeah. But, of course, I got my Assassin's Creed Edward Kenway figure up there, and now this. So, definitely seeing the theme that so far, it's been mostly Black Flag. Mostly Kenways, you could say. Mostly Kenways, and also mostly Black Flag at the same time. But still, this is an adaptation. Japanese style, by the way. There's going to be some Japanese style added to it. Like, it's a manga form. Proper manga. Its own original story. An adaptation of the game. So it's going to have, like, even though it's an adaptation of the actual game, it's going to do some themes in it that is, of course, Japanese related. Like, it does give us that it's not like a warning, but it does pretty much say that in the back, the back here. Like, I hope there's people there who can read fucking backwards. I hope there's people who are watching this who can read fucking backwards, but, let's see, I'm trying to position this right. There you go, like, if you guys can read that, if you can actually read that backwards, then I hope you can, unless it is actually properly seeable up to you guys properly. But to me, like I said, it looks backwards through my camera on my phone. But yeah, but if you guys can read that, then you can see the that it is supposed to be an adaptation of the game, but it's gonna have its own like twists to it. But this is the manga, a shonen manga. I'm a bit pissed. It's just shonen, because I thought that it should have been a seinen. Like, Tokyo Ghoul manga is a seinen. It's not shonen. Tokyo Ghoul manga is not shonen. It's seinen. For anybody who didn't actually know that. I wish this was a seinen, because there's not much difference between the Tokyo Ghoul series and Assassin's Creed series when it comes to themes. Like, obviously the obvious difference is that fucking ghouls, human-like ghouls, pretty much monsters. There's not really any monsters in Assassin's Creed. So, yeah, that's the only complete big difference. But the themes behind it, definitely meant for mature audience. Like, definitely majority of them for the mature audience. Especially the Assassin's Creed games are usually rated 15 to 18-year-olds. So, I'm a bit pissed that it got put as a shonen manga. So that means it might do a bit of a One Piece, like, violence to it. Like, One Piece I've heard that One Piece has got, like I said, I haven't watched all of One Piece, I haven't even read all of One Piece. Like, there's no way I'm going to freaking catch up with One Piece. Like, the anime, I can. I have proven myself I can catch up to the long run of the series quite quickly. Dino Dragon Ball, Dino Naruto, even though I stopped now. Even though I have not fully watched catch up again, but I have done it once before. I caught up Naruto quite quickly. And I also done it with Fairy Tail, which I am still going to continue watching. Like, that one I'm not going to stop watching. But I also have caught up to trying to remember the other long run. Oh, Bleach. I watched all Bleach, so yeah. But yeah, the anime as well. Pretty much I can catch up to long running series. So I won't say it's impossible for me to catch up the long running series like One Piece, definitely not impossible. I can actually catch that up, which is surprising. I can, but yeah, but we know. But One Piece is so far the only proper pirate themed manga / shonen at manga series / anime series I have ever seen or known of. So when I've heard the Assassin's Creed Black Flags, when I found this, an adaptation of Assassin's Creed Black Flag as a manga, I was like, no way. No fucking way. I was like, the money I had in my bank account, like, I had 31 odd quid in my bank account today. Now, I don't know why I revealed that money, but I had to, but I had that in today. I was gonna say, like, because my mum gave me 20 quid as my like, every week, and I had 11 pounds left from saving up from last week. But, and I was, again, only paying about 10 quid, and maybe stretch it to like £15, and of course I did when I bought Corpse Party. But when I noticed that at the same time, I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. At first I thought it was a normal comic, but when I grabbed it, it was reversed. Check the backing. Manga. The art style. Manga. But then I found out it said Shonen on it. Be like, oh, never mind. I like Assassin's Creed. I want to fucking read it no matter what. But I was a bit disappointed it was Shonen, because Shonen is for roughly young teens most of the time. Shonens are mostly for teenagers, young teens. So not 18, not like me at my age, like 18, 17, 16-year-olds. Well, 16-year-olds could get away with shonen, but and possibly 17-year-olds, but definitely 18-year-olds and above. Though seinen is for us, the ones who focus on like adult themes, adult themes like racism, religion, sex, all that shit, extreme gore. And again, Assassin's Creed video games do that. They do that. They involve racism, sex, and religion. They do that all the time in a very mature manner. So, I'm a bit disappointed that this got put as a shonen. Possibility that it could have been, even though it's not a shonen, it can still adapt into some form of seinen. Because unfortunately, once it gets adapted into a certain category of manga series, anime series, obviously it's gonna be always titled that type of part of the genre. But there are mature, somewhat shonen series. And again, I've heard that One Piece has recently developed into a position where it could turn seinen. If it does keep on going down the path where it's going from what I've heard. Like, Chibi Reviews somewhat said that it got more into seinen categories. So I do hope that possibility, that Assassin's Creed, and from what I read for it so far, definitely feels a lot of shonen vibes. But yet again, and definitely Japanese vibes, because Obscuro is now set in fucking Japan. This is the modern twist. Now, Obscuro Entertainment is set in Japan in this series now. Edgar Kenway's story, pretty much similar to the games, somewhat similar. Like, one problem is that how when we introduced to Edgar Kenway, it started with, like, there's some teeny bit difference, but not too much. But yeah, I feel like it makes sense because it's the beginning of the story, and again, the game itself didn't actually develop the beginning of the story that much. Like, why there was they were attacking a ship and getting cargo. That was actually happening in the game, and also happened in the manga. So, but we got more adapted in that point. But when Edwin meets the assassin he steals his robes from, some reason, we know in the game, we're actually the ones who killed him. We're actually the ones who killed him in the end. We fight him. In manga, he dies like, spoiler for anybody who doesn't want to be spoiled by getting spoiled in the by the manga, if anybody wants to actually read the manga. But spoiler alerts, from what I know from the first part of the manga, because I read halfway through, right, as you can tell, halfway through already. But from what I read it from the start of the manga, he died just a few minutes after Edward Kenway finds him in the shipwreck. He tries to kill him. Edward dodges the hidden blade. Then somehow he died after that, because then after that it transferred back into modern day, and that's when we now know it's set in Japan. Especially the main character. It's not Desmond, or not even Desmond's son, or anything like that. It's no one like that. It's just some Japanese high school kid who, I take it, he's got connections to the assassin, or it could be the initiate character. It could be the initiate character, but it looks like from the background of him, he seems to be had connection to the assassins. His blood relation to the assassins, but he just looks like he doesn't know it because he used to live an ordinary life. But I feel like his father and his mother knows that. But yeah, anyway, the spoiler is off. So yeah, but pretty much. But overall, from what I can tell, and also the art style, compared to, like, I was just able to realize, like, I knew it was Edward Kenway, like, not just from the facial structure, but from the outfit. I was able to tell that it was Edward Kenway quite easily. Thanks, luckily, for me to know it, but for anybody who has not even played Assassin's Creed, someone who's not as digged into Assassin's Creed as I am, or even extreme fans of Assassin's Creed, or even more, his actual art style, it's hard to realize it's Edward Kenway. Like, it was a bit hard to realize it was Edward Kenway. Like, I was like, is that actually Edward Kenway? Like, I was like, skeptic it was Edward Kenway, but it was Edward Kenway. I knew quite quickly it was Edward Kenway. Like, I have got feeling it was Edward Kenway, but it had some slight difference that made it not look like Edward Kenway. But yet again, like I said, it's for the same reason with the Corpse Party manga. It has to be because of that. They changed the art style into manga form, shonen manga form. But yeah, so that's the only bit of annoyed I was when I picked up the manga, is that it got shonen. It got turned to it is a shonen. So I was a bit pissed off about that. Well, not pissed off, but I was a bit uneasy about that. Now, one good thing, Ubisoft is actually behind this. They are behind this. So it's an official Ubisoft product, a manga form. I also have heard that there's going to be an anime version of of Assassin's Creed. Possibly could be this, or it could be another Assassin's Creed manga series I didn't know that is out there. I want to find it. I want to fucking find that. I want to find the other ones. Because I found Assassin's Creed Black Flag 1. Is there Assassin's Creed, like, Altair? Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood? Revelations? Assassin's Creed 3? Unity? Syndicate? And possibly New Origins? I don't know. Could be. There could be some. But yeah, but that is definitely... I do want to pick up the rest, and I'm definitely going to... definitely find this. Now, this wasn't in the manga section. This was not in the manga section. It was in its own section with the Assassin's Creed stuff. So, if I didn't have a section of... If I didn't actually know there was an Assassin's Creed section there, I would have more like passed by this without even realizing. But yeah. But definitely... I definitely can't wait for... me picking up the next volumes. And I definitely can't wait for me to finish reading this, because it's going to be fucking awesome. But yeah, that's really all I picked up today. Like I said, I only picked up 2 stuff today, but overall, that's what I picked up. And anyway, guys, that's my pickup video for today. Me picking up Assassin's Creed Awakening Volume 1, manga, and Corpse-Inspired blood-covered Volume 1. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys like the control fans today. If you guys want to send information down below, and yeah, hope you guys like it, comment, subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys!